Yo, Yamamo, Aquaba Stronko, so about a POG Media. So, yes, sir, I no about over subscribe na like a Jumediano, Edia Mayo Bitsman, so Ashe Jumediano, na Afofro, and so and Sir Akabian, please. Click on the notification bell so send a the any news be out to platforms and so on. Also, one with the airport and the air by ye coyen some numutator, not yet in some no, a year the door na a day at the abro no. Kevin.T and rather your show no or the insane be atuja about Dr. Bawumia and MPP top gurus be to say Dr. Bawumia na no hokani Samira Bawumia Gabby as a da con and Kenufura turning Akuffo or my day or Makekano or the insane be to ja efa or mohum na Sembea or the kind air attack Dr. Bawumia. Also, Dr. Bawumia, no, I say political catfish. I him say catfish, no, and I says, general, or more than Zuma, or more praise, you know, Kevin.T says, son of Dr. Bawumia, I wouldn't do all can because your Becky Kebia in so. Now we know okay, Bray, Dr. Bawumia could pimu, a yako, and not ordin Simbi, the air to Jan, not just say, Enya Agrokra. Ama chese okugu no hwani maso sane bebre no de eka when I Kevin.T dina no too much say Debbie nkofo yi ana say Bawumia no on Thinking Streets sebesebi or political catfish na so on dwene enya de ensiso owie na o attack Samira Bawumia Gabby and o ma ka declare mo assets share munim esika omo no omo to no no matimi amase ana sika o mai dem omenya ewo chese politics mo ba mu no or the sa enwoma we nyina to dwa e declare omo assets so yebekọ na yakwa akotie nsema Kevin.T de ye de to dwa efa sansem yenkọ ne kokotie medamase
oni redimo odwiri tutu onye stable ade no mo ye no nkwa na ni age wodi wi tofe nkraboni o wi tofe Bawumia just say there only nipa only redeem ebele no tuma dwene hu say NDC hospital ade chia na nka ye ade waterway e bia ade chia na yakọ oni sa ade ni bi o odwiri tutu akone nka no kure o Bawumia or your mistake no be politics o wanye na adwene say he wants to grow up to be a politician who will serve the people a mistake or by mistake a mistake no be politics and I'm meboa yentia na Akuffo ka kire se Bawumia no ne nam UK Bawumia nkasa nkan just no Bank of Ghana na Akuffo ado frɛ no na ka kire se do be on one tenase nkasa me pese me ya politics because ya wonkofo bi o tenase ka say I want to be involved in politics me life ni na me pese me public service ni me ye no in politics into omo they aim towards something omo nim say I need to learn this. Into what we say John Mahama oba ne life no or building say he wants to be a public servant. He wants to go into politics to serve. And there's a difference between mistake politician and a politician. Mahmoud Bawumia any Akuffo admo a mistake politician so would see Bawumia very well. I know say how did he become a vice president? And why does he want to be president? Into sometimes say how did I even fall for this guy? On one colleagues in now for no almost them and almost no because Ogini tutu Ogini to say Agini unima Agini and nam ne friend Agini no catfish also omuntumi when with salmon any catfish da the difference in tia salmon and na redfish papa no okwa brucha ne boy ding e chen den catfish ne say Akroma catfish obi atumi to efo Agini enya na papa bia me say me nko restaurant and order catfish aden bokana me nye because the difference between redfish and I see a friend say ebia snapper and papa be say torre the fish brought him say red snapper papa any adwene catfish and say Bawumia or to say adwene say also adwene dan so ma omuntumi ba on say salmon on so also nam oshim omu nemu say ya redfish omu nemu no so ma say omu straight thinkers. They are able to sense problem on say adwene omugunsoma say Bawumia say adwene or a political adwene Bawumia or a tilapia or a catfish or a political adwene also odansuonum or pepper onim de onye also Mahama omo cool collected they know what they are talking about. Look at somebody like Professor Nano Pokwajiba. You could see when they are speaking they are thinking of tomorrow. Into say they speak like salmon and redfish and the papa piano. They are slow, cut through. They are precise, precision. No, also Bawumia bibia. I was now they are political or a mistake politician. Or a mistake politician. Into when you see these things, I know people say Ghana for this is a political catfish. He does not understand what he's doing. Let's not waste our time on Mahamudu Bawumia. He is a political catfish. Choose a political salmon. Choose a political snapper. Omune nampa omunomnim di omoko. Omunomunam nsuonma uhune sign out say shiny. Some political catfish or that say dirty politics. So where's Teddy Bawumia? He always wants to drag people with him. They be a person banana bed. Hey, Bawumia can say, on say Mahama, decided on Bawumia Dimbian. Bawumia has become a political catfish. And I was steady. He cannot speak. He cannot articulate the oppressor here. He is not able to consistently within a minute let people know what they want to do, because the whole thing is why is a political without there is a political pig. They be a part of them. In Tinanka, also so make a statement be and a Mahama and also I confirm mathematics. Oh, say I just now where JSS of one as a primary for election here, you know. He is trying to get people in the mud with him. He is trying to hide behind the mud to look clean. And nobody is giving him that. And until you will say, now Kwawe then will be drew her. Only coherent. Bawumia cannot speak on one thing to convince you before he moves to the other thing. When John Mahama is speaking on one thing, he is able to convince you to let you know at the end from the beginning to the end and how it's going to end. Mahamudu Bawumia is not able to do it, whether in English or in Chi or whatever language he's speaking, because na no NCP. Na bro asantinicas wa adwene CP a na say baby a be touch no endru ho e ma ne full adwene. You are not there yet. This is communication. Enti nyabuche, when these two people are speaking, listen to them. Bawumia to me convince so. How comes in 2024 you are still rhyming? We have done better. We have done better. And we have done better. Like general hospitals were in C ofui. And we have done better. Lightning so ofui. And we have done better does not solve economic problems. I thought saying on your opportunity no I'm Ghana for here. I paid the dollar from here, it is lower than that. I can say yes. But if you are telling me you have done better, then any fool says Sani Ekadian and Kachema want to be the flag bearer of the NPP. Because Jimmy Biat we have done better. Any idiot can say we have done better. Because if it's got to do with rhymes, if it's got to do with putting together rhymes, any child, any KG kid can be the president of the Republic of Ghana. Articulate, be coherent. Let us know what you want to do. How it's going to solve our problems, how you have been able to solve problems, are impacting you positively. Our economic situation, security situation, health sector. We are talking about unemployment. Dude, these are the nitty gritties. These are the detailing. Bawumia cannot do it because of your political catfish. When you listen to John Mahama speak, I wish I could show you something. When you listen to John Mahama speak, you listen.
We need, at this stage of Ghana's history, somebody who can bring the nation together. And my opponent's track record does not fit that role, because in his own party, he's not able to bring his people together. Today, that is the truth. People can criticize Akuffo in NPP. If you criticize him, they'll suspend you, or they'll sack you, or his attack dogs will set on you. Ask people in NPP, they're quiet. And that's why I said a good number of people in NPP are quiet. They can see the bus is going to crash. But if they say it, they will attack them. And so they're quiet, waiting for that.
Like you are listening. You can relate. You can understand. Or can something that we are all facing. These are the realities. He's coherent. He's able to communicate with you. But when I give you something like Bawumia, a political catfish, to talk to you, Bawumia can be given so many chances to tell you the obetmaye. This is Bawumia.
Meba, be training youth memunu 1 million for ICT jobs, software development. 1 million youth be training omo. Meba, be boa small scale miners. Be boa omo, be shisha mineral.
This is the guy. I'll say be training there. 1 million youth Emma Wabede, Emma Mababe ICT. This is Mahmoud Bawumia. Mumbusa Bawumia said, what is this thing away? You start in a way. Until you start in who? Ye nim impact are you start na ye. Mumbusa said nape the way. Why in nipa say I employ? Mumbusa Bawumia. I'm trying to let you understand the kind of person we are dealing with. Onye coherent, onye consistent, onim the all ye. He's just sitting and picking it with his left hand and throwing it on the MPP wall. Or share the better down on Uncle Frank and say, hey, where the fool at work? That is what Bawumia is doing. He's taking a shit. On one gasa Jan 9, na ordinance sati, no a twatare MPP for wall ho. Ebiana MPP for no without you Ebima Jimmy Thomas. Hey, this is artwork. We can buy this for $2 million. That is what Bawumia is doing. Where is the you start? You are telling me, say, Yama to me, na be fani pa 1 million kwa ICT ejuma. Now what the one fiber optic cable aka Ghana the ICT system ho. Mumusa Bawumia say 100,000 young men and women are omoko parody or Independence Square. This guy is not consistent. Or your political catfish. Nenye dreams of a politician. No, a greed. It wasn't his dream. It was greed that took Bawumia into politics. Maybe you didn't listen. Maybe you were not hearing me. And your Bawumia dream is of a politician. No. Mahama Bawumia got into politics because of greed. Bawumia talking about ICT and coding. John Mahama has promised that. And John Mahama has the right to do that. You know why? Or say those things because he has basically put the basics or the fundamentals together by building ICT centers all around the nation. When you pick the green book, the Bawumia Kana is nothing new. John Mahama made sure, and the Ghana internet is because of John Mahama and the NDC. Inti Mahmoud Bawumia or copy and paste or test Mahama can sama no ako change letters no na or the abejimi no ho. Mommy entie Mahmoud Bawumia I'm just say he's not on your radio. Bawumia
yo ugusu awutie anase ohwe eye POG eye media edemayem. Mr. Onya subscribe like dwumadie no share na afoforo enso. Yeah, so subscribe for my na share dwumadie no. Ugusu nyame hwa. And some no gusa wutie Kevin.T la Exp0se out a beta Twitter a Ghana ni bia be pese obeda obete na wo hunu de e koso e wo ya ban we mu no matter the ye all canon so odi asem no ko ya adwundwun mu na say o deliberate on it you could see say no kre nsem na wo kan bi mu de da that's why I say eneni nyina na e bia me amete he na say wa wo hwe me wo no ebe ya adwun but most of the times no or deliberate on issues are the air koso would a young funny NDs now would do omachi and as a John Mahama now would do omachi near the end to abonting and as fan near face the reality near face would they show the reality now they can't create so what I say see audience me brace out to ja young court near concord to us na inti now they will be a judge if I'm out and as a wa judge asem no if I'm a madam say young court near concord
for being a catcher, so oh, what you had, the MPP for the Jimmy, Bawumia is not a politician, or your catfish, or your political catfish. He does not understand. Because if Bawumia is talking about coding, listen, let's be very fair here. Bawumia said, I'm going to 1 million to go and learn what coding, right? Now, this is something the NDC they have spoken about. John Mahama can't want them. This, it's been there. This is not new. John Mahama can't want them. Da. In our manifesto, we make a pledge that the government that I will lead as president will help 1 million young Ghanaians to gain knowledge and skill in IT, teaching and training them in software development, including for coding and programming. Let me take this again. These are the words of John Mahama, and we can get you the dates. So you see, Bawumia or a comedian, John Mahama said, in our manifesto, we make a pledge that the government that I will lead as president will help 1 million young Ghanaians to gain knowledge and skills in IT, teaching and training them in software development, including for coding and programming. So what is new about what Bawumia is saying? What is new about this? Asama John Mahama Manifesto 2020. As I repeated 2024. So why is Bawumia here in 2024 telling Ghanaians this is 2020 manifesto? Call a woman. Bawumia is a thief. What I'm reading to you is 2020 manifesto. And we're going to call age me say a political catfish or drink sa adwene and tom on an patre sa what is a gatemu na what's up patre. And I want to also Bawumia, he has some new ideas. There's nothing. Eh? Muntie no na mesanchira madebi. Don't listen to Bawumia. Oh no, I ready. Mudia mama Bawumia way. Hey, listen, me ba be chira madefo frobi.
Me ba ye be training youth memunu 1 million for code ICT jobs, software development. 1 million youth ye be training omo. Me ba ye be boa small scale miners. Ye be boa omo ye be shisha minerals development bank. Na ye nyesika aboa omo na omo ye omo ejuma no to say ye boa ekwiafo. Small scale miners. Ye the new regime ba yenko shi obia excavator biom ye be shisha new regime. Ye the new regime ba yenko shi obia excavator biom ye be shisha new regime na ye di akoy.
My catch answer Bawumia or your political tilapia or your political catfish. Eh? There's Mahmoud Bawumia. Asemu no kana meboa. Oh, sorry. There's Bawumia. Oh. Come out. It is Bawumia say, oh no, yen to abamano. No, the new regime will be ba. Omo the omo share excavators be. Bawumia. Or say, omo the new regime be ba. Na sa new regime no. Enya de omo share excavator. Into wajia tum say, omo share excavators. Wajia tum say, 1,005 excavators na Iran. Omo no muwiaye. He has admitted it. Mahmoud Bawumia has wa confirm mama wa admit say I am pa yani MPP for your ba say ye be ko edien ye ba say ye ba be ko eye galamsey no ya ba be share excavators and ye wia edien excavators because I didn't say it ono na kai at least he is confirming and admitting say ono na breast as vice president and his party being in government for 8 years no most small scale miners you registered small scale miners illegal you know omo bomuto no omo jimo excavators and omo hye no. Today, Bawumia is the one telling you. All along, on can want some so much excavator. They were not even admitting to say much excavator. They were not even admitting say we are excavators. And so when they were not be when you say, oh, motumamia, medium nyansa chen okpo. Medium nyansa chen Akuffo. Medium nyansa chen MPP for nyina me ba. Ye the new regime ba. Ye nhye excavators to say Jimmy for no. Ehye excavators no. But near Akroma. And we heard this. This is Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo. Go to court if you believe banning illegal mining excavators is wrong. Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo in 2021 catcher say I show excavator now doing say excavator near no any illegal excavator and I say any illegal mining now ya court Akuffo catcher. Bawumia say wajatum say a share excavator monsan tumaye ready above for no. Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Jina small scale miners and him catch romo say a share excavator na ye ni ye ka say illegal mining na dey and also want to see a court and the Bawumia say oh bakunde we Jimmy ye de o ma hye na modwuma say musika say ya bom ba ne mo yiri mu tuo e watakwa oboase insuayam and all the mining areas no say ene de mo de mo fa nche na motoma me a ye ba ye share excavator kwasi ampanyi we catch us obeko galamsey. The regional chairman in the Ashanti region is the top galamseyer in Ghana. The ministers are galamseyers. The regional national women's organizer Kemfuo said or ya campaign in galamsey. Aisha Wang was brought in by these same people. You are sitting there now we catch them say tumame na me ba men share excavators. This is Akuffo or catch the Ghana for you say so a small scale man and I see a show excavator down to court.
And in some cases harsh. I strongly disagree, and I would advise those who take a contrary view to go to court to vindicate their position if they so wish. That is what the rule of law is all about. The Minerals and Mining Act 2006, Act 703, is the vehicle through which a mineral license is acquired and thus confers mineral rights on the holder. any person who without a valid license conveys any equipment onto a piece of land purportedly to conduct activities for the search, reconnaissance, prospecting, exploration, or mining for...
When you know the MPP no yani enka asamo hanantinko ne entia and Akuffo be catch up say they are coming to help you and about Bawumia say we dey with Jimmy yene me the new regime we ba and I'm about Bawumia regime no why no me adwuma enya kwasiafo ya enya MPC omgu parliament a omo ye a omo edi nkwasiasem so no omo so omo mpini Akuffo ado ensign LGBTQ anti-LGBTQ bill no enya kwasiafo ya ono na o catch am say new regime no omo no new regime no wan adomakoma befi new regime no de andi apia kubi new regime no avenue marking new regime no o kan san kwasiafo yo ye omo di 11 begu mu so san mo ya omo gina odi nkwasiasem a de o se omo ye no so omo nye no new regime no o kan now say Bawumia ekasana ojimi ne hu oku no o kan something about habo
me ba ye be training youth memunu 1 million for ICT jobs, software development. 1 million youth ye be training omo. Me ba ye be boa small scale miners. Ye be boa omo ye be shisha minerals development bank. Na ye nye sika aboa omo na omo ye omo ejuma no. To say ye boa ekriafo. Ye be boa omo ye be shisha minerals development bank. Na yenye sika aboa omo na omo ye omo ejuma no to say ye boa
catch am say Bawumia or ye cut and paste o on say Mahama call swame and or call kukumpe and or catch importers and say he is going to set up a bank just for importers omo swame any all these industrial areas wanka the videos are there Mahama call swame catch am say he is going to try and establish an independent banker and swami for nkwaye adwuma and importers eye adwuma and importers dey no mbeye say ebia okofa nyoma $2 million na okofa nyoma no dollar no was 7 na say nyoma no ba bedru na dollar no ako 8 it means say ni sika na eda ho no ebehye because I was otia more at the port and secondly say ebedru na the sika nye ready so be clean goods na I was say okobo besia say wa ambo besia ntema nkonye sika every day be a demorage eka de ne nyoma na si port na Mahama ka kire so amefo say ne mission and the vision and say so nya to me a obema so amefo bank importers bank Kokompe any aboso can for they will have a bank the importers in Ghana send the bank will deal with the port directly into okofa ne nyoma na sa bank na bebo swame importer ne besia na wakofa nyoma no ebedru porter na se nyoma ne bedru ye na because importer ne sika kakra da no ho ne capital no pese be no na bank reji aginemu na bank na clear nyoma no bank ne clear nyoma na bank reji akogu ono ne warehouse then the bank will deal with the importer na what swame no send ye be ya sa importer ne sika nshi because at the end of the day the bank no first of finance nyoma na okofa ba no now the bank in the financing agreement no yabema osika emo akra nyoma na ebedru a we will make sure say ye na ebe nyoma nyina ababegu your warehouse demorage encho into say o nyoma do be goods na quickly pay the bank can also have terms with you and be helping you send ebe ya osika nyina nkohjem that's it and the Bawumia ko gina stage say ye ba yes ebe be bank only message. And if you are doubting what I'm talking about, Mr. S, pull the Swami one for me. Mr. S, if you have a minute, I want the Swami bank establishing of the development bank and our banks and Swami any the importers. No, get me that video. We are not kidding here. We are not joking here. We are telling you. And I'm saying a dialogue platform. Mr. S, if you can pull that for me, I'll be happy. My team will pull that video for me. Name a bachelor. Mahama call Swami or call Kokompe or call Abuso Kain or Koshia importers Crampono or port no or Kachiromo. He is going to establish a port, a bank. So what is new about the Bawumia Kano? A cut and paste. They be a Mahama the policy bape. Abu person will change you bro for no boy or ni idea or your political catfish. Na any dream so be a politician no a greed. Bawumia was led into politics, a greed-led Bawumia. It wasn't a dream. People like Mahama, they had a dream to serve. And everything was about Ghana's development. And it was about the basic social democrats. Ninyan said the Nipan Benya home for so manabona brabo see. And JJ Rollins at the party, the idea wasn't about or no, it was about the people. So JJ Rollins or to end this, if it was about him, and he would be the biggest or the richest person on earth as we speak. Because the gold, the diamond, and everything, J.J. Rollins died as a poor man because J.J. Rollins' mission was basically set up a party that the people's concerns and problems will be the party's problem. Until you could see, they started hitting the road. Rural electrification, no obiela to come crassy, no FQ, free basic compulsory universal education, no the aba enquirano, no about JSS, Kofoba no be change JSS here and there. So you could see JJ OC hospital, OC secondary school. You could see say they were thinking about the development of the people. And in terms of Mahama mobile, they also started continuing what Atamil's JJ Rollins they left, because the idea of the party is to let the people to be liberated economically, socially, and politically. Until you cannot just come as a political party. Now on tam sika and farmer one individual and say Sani Pano, ya tam sika ma Macdan $10 million or befani pejuma. Nipa saying and a Macdana for more Ghana. So MPP power, they look at their political friends, people who illegally made money to make them help them come to power, they give them money. Those people don't care about Ghanaians. That is why you see somebody like Macdan, he can go to Songo and he go and fight the people. And he use thugs to go after them because he will come back to trade fair. He will come and take the land as the board chair of trade fair. That is them. But the NDC consistently, they have put more of problem before them. Now, are you understanding the politics now? And then because say NDC MPP pack and so we're Jimmy for this is what we are talking about. And every single day, these are the things you need to be looking out for. Into the NPP, they have never thought of Udie. It has always been about them and what they will get and what will make them better people than you. Gabby Ochodakuna Odien, Oforiata no Odien. Akuffo today they are the biggest rich men, billionaires in Ghana. Why? It's about them. And Samira Bawumia, it is about them. Until I agreed that led Bawumia here, it wasn't the passion and the dream to make Ghana a better place for you and I. And it's when you sit them pound for pound, now but say 16 years MPP, 16 years NDC, dear no maya, almost dear with Jimmy, and Mahama, they never again. Mr. Dear Nawaye, Mindi Watem, dear Nawaye, Munja Kevin.T branches, so did you two for them? See, 16 years, and then Akuffo, any Akuffo, Ayamau, any Bawumia. 16 years, and then JJ Rollins, any Atamos and Mahama, Ayamau. A simple question. Oko busa question we pet you say what did you do for them? Hey Kevin you kwasi ampe you mu ade da bi o me papa wo matoka atodan e wo yire a ma ye ne ho ade awo ma mienu enye wuti pen ne me panyini. Into these are the things they avoid. They want to have this conversation because the moment you put them on the spot ubemu so mo yan kwasi afo mu di usika. Now I know Mr. P will pull this video for me. And then we will continue. We will fact check it. The moment the video is ready, we will come back to this, and then I'll let you know. Say Bawumia semana can no tantrobwa. Asembia Mahama ekibiano. Bawumia area de Mahama beka. It's a fact. 2020 manifesto. Me catch the NDC for say they are not supposed to waste time. The 2020 manifesto it is still relevant. Because I'll check it NDC for 2020 manifesto. It wasn't a manifesto. It was the manifesto from the people. It was the people's manifesto. They're not Ghana for some pay and omedi book him say a manifesto. To me accomplish at least Ghana for 20 omo. They did not stay at home. Mo me around the nation in Krasi to Krum. How many times about Bawumia about her solicited the Ohia? Bawumia ti akra extra manifesto amount. Ojo so you know. John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, they have moved around the nation. Every chief, every assemblyman, every opinion leader in Krasi wako Ghana for akaja dey na ope. Emma Ghana for say when you pay. Bawumia tin crying on the MPP for a sika almost say extra manifesto amount. Why do you think Bawumia cannot come to the chiefs? He cannot come to the opinion leaders. He cannot come to the market women. He cannot meet them one-on-one and tell them, "Dear na mo pe no mon kanche no mo questions." Osro because onim say party no die nim no mon kan kre. And on one kind of song can cre and on him say the Nipane panel on to me yet for 8 years they have not been able to help the people. So they are avoiding the people. The strategy is we are going to force our own policies on the people. Politics in Ghana, you're moving from somebody forcing his ideas on us. Politics in Ghana, the scientific politics and NDC for you know, we have to rule. How do we rule? We will have to make sure that a panel and then a politician see here. Anytime catch us say NDC MPP a religion, we will force them to do what we like. The same way NDC and MPP a religion a pelmono, we need to be able to straighten them. Into the NDC ba hono catch us say, what do you want? Now the good manifesto no about power no anya. You have the power to change the NDC. That is how humans think. We cannot change MPP and NDC. We can make them better. We can force them to do what we want. And this is pure rational thinking. You are not supposed to have a PhD to understand this. Mesimu Bawumia MPP for say you want Mahama call the whole Ghana Akroma so Exp0se and the Panatnase. Some said why is he not able to do that? Ne running mate way aka 8 months near Tuaba. On to me you running mate. You know why? Because the highest bidder. The party is for sale. Now you
Nyame sha se wahwe dwumadi no ebepem sesemre onche wahwem na onya wo kese. Yes, uguso ohwe POG Media. We always bring you the best and we always serve you with the good hot political news obepe na watie e Ghana hane amanoni nyina. So please one subscribe here, hit on the subscribe button na so na share dwumadi no na fa onsa emia the notification bell no so uwie so a o adwenhwe bia so afa shanda the comment section nim efa maye na dwumadi no enkoso fe se ne be ya yenso abre bia no ebenya ahoden soronko de dwumadi papa no abede aba bosomo. So that's it. Kevin.T why they were kasa awie and POG Media yenso yadwuma no say ye this dwumadi be say fefe say be de bebro no wonya biati na wohunu de echo stories na de doso ye dodo na e banti gibre ne tie famai medamase.